Naomh Mearnog have it all to do in the second half. 9 points down, but they get the ball from the throw-in, and then somehow they were pickpocketed there. And it was good work by Ciara Golden, the number 9 for Castleknock, and it's Castleknock winning it again, and they get the decision. There's a number 19 in there for Naomh Mearnog. That's Tegan Cumber, but don't be confused by that. She started wearing number 19 in the middle of the field for Naomh Mearnog. And the girls from Portmarnock got quite a rollicking, I think is the word, at half-time from their management, and it might get worse for them because there's another goal chance, and it was Murray in there, and she adapted to try and bat the ball into the goals or tap it into the goals, but it was well defended by Carthy, and Naomh Mearnog survive in the first minute of the second half, because a goal then surely would have ended any dreams at all that Naomh Mearnog have of winning this game, and they are only dreams at the minute. Great defending again in there by Ciara Golden, and she gives it to the number 19, and that goes low, and that could be dangerous, but Carthy does well. I think that's Lucy Quinn was in there actually, was it? Number 19 for them. Still a chance for Murray, but it's blocked and it goes out, and that will be a Castleknock ball. But yeah, just trying to spot who that was, because there might have been a few changes at half time, so I'm just looking around the pitch to see what new numbers are in there. I thought that was a 19 for Castleknock, but of course 19 for them is Lucy Quinn, who actually started the game in place of Caoimhe Slevin. So yeah, Naomh Mearnog got quite a talking to at half time. We'll see if it has worked. In the meantime, Castleknock tap over another one, and it's now 1-8 to a point, and expertly put over there by Molly O'Neill. Carthy's puck out goes straight into enemy hands, and I think that is Whelan who won it and drew the free as well, and she got the goal in the first half, and she did that sort of thing a few times for Dublin this year as well. Aoife Whelan, 22 years old, got the only goal of the first half, and what a super strike it was. Wind is picked up, by the way, it's coming more across the pitch, maybe in favour of Castleknock, and might have carried that slither into the net there, but in the end a free is given to Naomh Mearnog, and they survive in there. But yes, a strong wind is really picked up, and I feel it's coming across the pitch, or maybe slightly from left to right, in favour of Castleknock in the second half. Another substitution, number 20 down to our left for Naomh Mearnog, and number 20 is Aoife Kavanagh coming into the play. A little bit of a positional switch too. So a change early in the second half for Naomh Mearnog, and Naomh Mearnog, and they certainly have to do something. Now, will it make a difference? Because this girl, Ellie Kane, has moved closer to goal, and she tried to leave that off, but it's really brilliantly defended in there. That's super work. And Castleknock coming up with all the answers. What a brilliant performance by their defence, conceding only 1 point in the entire first half. But Naomh Mearnog come again, and again the attack is repelled by good defending in there. That's Quinn in there doing really well. Oh, it's a tough challenge coming in though. I think that's little Ellie Kane in there doing well and showing good heart and good courage and getting stuck in there, but no score in the end. But it was actually Cara Feeney who took the knock there, number 5 for Castleknock, but she's up and happy to go on again. Her father's from Glasdrumman in the Mourne Mountains. Cara playing for Castleknock and has played for Dublin this year as well, and is definitely a terrific competitor. Now that's the sub. We come in, Aoife Kavanagh doing well for Naomh Mearnog, and that's a nice block down as well as the challenges go flying in, and it's actually the number 19 Tegan Cumber who got that challenge in, but it still keeps coming towards the Naomh Mearnog goal. A challenge came in from Walsh there, but Murray carries on, and I fear that that is a foul, and indeed it is a free. And good work by Ciara Murray, the 22-year-old, wearing 15 for Castleknock, and it seems no matter what Naomh Mearnog do, Castleknock are able to respond. It's Aisling O'Neill, the 18-year-old. As the breeze picks up, and it's even stronger, so a tough second half for Naomh Mearnog as another score goes over from O'Neill. They're against the wind, and they're against a very good Castleknock team who lead and make that 1-9 now, I think, to a point. More subs coming on. 21 will come on for Naomh Mearnog, and that is Ciara Mullen. And Castleknock making their first switch, and Louise Mahoney is going to be replaced, and she is making her way off. I'm trying to see who's coming on for her. A little bit hard to see just at the minute, but I'll pick that up. It looks like 20 possibly, which is Aisling Andrews in the white helmet. As I say, I'll keep an eye on that, try and see that number a little bit more clearly. Ellen Baker, good work by her for Castleknock. That's super play, absolutely brilliant. It is actually Aisling Andrews, the number 20, who is on for Castleknock, their first substitution. Two of the subs there, 20 and 21 for Naomh Mearnog, trying to get stuck in, but Castleknock so robust back there. Aoife O'Connor goes for it, number 7 for Naomh Mearnog, and this is good work by Cumber. Naomh Mearnog, to their credit, keeping at it. Miriam Toomey now, brilliant driving forward by her against the wind, against the sun, against a strong team, but she's put it over, and that's the second point of the game for Naomh Mearnog. It's been a long time coming, but what a super score it was. A little bit of inspirational play there by Toomey. I make that 1-9 to 2, so a long way back, but much better for Naomh Mearnog. But Castleknock coming again, and they get a free yet again, awarded by Kieran Russell. Castleknock Club, by the way, only established in 1998. This would be a great achievement for Castleknock today to win this go-ahead Senior 2 Championship title. Right in the middle of the field, the ball is struck fiercely, and I think the wind's carrying that quite strongly right over to the photographer on the right hand side there. The photographer, by the way, I think is related to the number 13 for Castleknock. That's Ciara Burgess. And Ciara's an interesting character out there. 37 years old, a mum of 3, and she is trying to win a championship medal today. Fair play to Budgie, as she's known, Ciara Burgess. But Naomh Mearnog trying to do something about that. But this is Whelan, the goal scorer, the only goal scorer in the game, and again the wind seems to be carrying that beyond the forwards, and it drops nicely for Carthy, who drives it straight back out, and that's well caught as well and driven forward economically. But look who's first again. It's the Castleknock defence who have done so well back there. The unit has done so well. Amy Mahoney, Niamh Mulrooney, the captain at number 3. Lucy Quinn has done really well. Molly O'Neill, Ellen Baker and Cara Feeney. Really good defensive 6 back there for Castleknock today. Naomh Mearnog did get a point a few minutes ago, but Castleknock have a big lead and they might just extend that. They have another chance here, and they've gone low, and it's well saved by Carthy and well cleared as well by Laura Walsh. Definitely going for goal there, O'Neill, but well saved. Well done by the goalkeeper there, Steph Carthy, for Naomh Mearnog, but coming back her way again, and she does well again and bundles her way out, and a free is awarded to Naomh Mearnog, and they survive on that occasion. And Aisling O'Neill having a super game in there, in particular for Castleknock. She's only 18, was in the minors this year, and I'm pretty sure she'll be in the Dublin seniors next year. Carthy then, off her left side, drives it up the middle, but it's collected by Emma Diamond for Castleknock. Naomh Mearnog are trying their best out there, and they're going to get a little bit more help because they're lining up another substitute, and Megan O'Connor, number 22, will be the next player to come on for them. They're trying everything they can on the sideline and on the pitch, but it's just not happening today. Just 2 points, and they haven't scored apart from those two from play. And there's an example there of them trying their best again, but Castleknock defending really well, and that's Feeney. Super work by her, giving it to Whelan. It's going to come back though. That's good work by the substitute Kavanagh for Naomh Mearnog, but Caitlin Coffey for Castleknock clears her lines and gets it over to, is that Whelan? And it is Whelan again, and Whelan has caused trouble all day for Naomh Mearnog, and not just the goal but in winning frees and driving forward. And now we're going to have that substitution. Megan O'Connor coming on for Naomh Mearnog. Actually, the referee has said she has to wait a second because Aisling O'Neill is over this and drives it nicely between the posts, and another point. I make that 110 to 2 points now. And it's actually the choice of the management now to withhold that substitution, so Megan O'Connor still not on. It's good work in there by Miriam Toomey for Naomh Mearnog, certainly not giving up. This is better from the girls from Portmarnock. Let's see what they can do. This is Ciara Buchanan. But a brilliant defensive display all round from Castleknock. So Castleknock well in charge. Emma Diamond goes for it. Their right half forward, and she does well to get it out to the left half forward, Whelan. And that's driven diagonally and dangerously and picked up there, and there's a chance of a goal, and surely it will be a goal, and it's finished to the net. The fist pump goes up, and it's the substitute Aisling Andrews who came into the play and finished that, and surely that is that. And it was actually made by another substitute, Emma Strapp, who's come in, so the subs making the difference there with a super goal for Castleknock. I make that 210 to 2 points, a comprehensive win for Castleknock. Naomh Mearnog doing their best, but they were cut open there. That's good determined work by Aoife O'Connor for Naomh Mearnog. They'll be so disappointed with this performance and by the scoreline. They've given lots of effort, they just have come up short on the day, and they've come up against a really, really good Castleknock team. Ellen Baker goes low. And that's a free for Castleknock. They're getting everything today. It's all working well for them. And they certainly deserve to be in front, and they deserve to be the new champions. That's Molly O'Neill. And that's brilliantly fielded in there, I think, by Toomey. But it's spilled. And it's Castleknock coming yet again, and of course it's O'Neill. She's driving forward on her left side, and she will go low. Oh, it's well saved by Carthy. The rebound is there. It might end up in the net yet, but Carthy and her defence have done really well on that occasion. Comes all the way back to O'Neill. She'll get a second chance at it, and it's saved again by Carthy. Brilliant goalkeeping by the Naomh Mearnog goalkeeper Steph Carthy, and yet it still ends up over the bar, and that little 30 seconds or so sums up the day. Last quarter of the game, it's 2-11 for Castleknock and just 2 points for Naomh Mearnog as Steph Carthy gets good distance on that puck out. Actually, I think it was a free at the end of the last quarter now I think about it. She was a little bit further out of her goal for it to be a puck out. And out and around the middle of the field, that's really good work by Ciara Buchanan, getting it back to Laura Toomey. This is better from Naomh Mearnog just after the water break. There were a few words of encouragement, shall I say, from their management and subs, so we'll see if that makes a difference. I think the word was basically, you have 15 minutes, just give it everything. Is this going to be their third point? Not sure what the decision was there, actually. So we'll try and check that for you if it's being given as a third point for Naomh Mearnog. They're coming again. This is a new Naomh Mearnog after the water break. Both attacks coming down the right hand side, and they're certainly profiting from that, or were profiting. But of course the Castleknock defence so strong. Their forwards aren't half bad either. They've scored 2-11 in this game, and that's good work by the subs in there, making a difference. Emma Strap in there, and Aisling Andrews, both involved in the goal, and both involved here in trying to get possession, but it's a free given to Naomh Mearnog. That's a good ball into Ellie Kane. The management told them to hit Ellie, and they did. This is dropping in dangerously. Oh, well taken though. At the second time of asking, well caught in there. And cleared as well by Ellen Baker. But good defensive work from Castleknock. I think it was the captain in there, Mulrooney, doing well with the catch. Fullback at the other end now, Laura Walsh for Naomh Mearnog. She's had a super game, despite being on the losing side. Now that sideline ball has gone straight to the substitute, Emma Strap. Cleared, but only momentarily, because O'Neill of course drops her shoulder, goes onto the left side, and she picks out brilliantly to Strap, and another chance of a goal. Carthy comes out to clear. These subs have made a big difference. They're really playing really well since they've come in. Thought that might have been another goal, but it's cleared in the end by Carthy. That's good work there by Aoife O'Connor for Naomh Mearnog. She's done well today, and she's really trying to keep it going, as is Aoife Kavanagh. But it's driven back by Ellen Baker, and there's room there. And the room is for the substitute Brona Quinn, who has come in for Castleknock, and she's had a hand in creating that score, and I think it was Whelan who put it over in the end, but it was good work by another of the subs for Castleknock. So great squad game for Castleknock today. They've brought on the subs, and they're all making an impact. 2-12 I make that now for Castleknock. This is Kane again, Ellie Kane for Naomh Mearnog. When it has come her way, she has looked lively, but cleared by Ellen Baker. Walsh is there. Does well to clear off her left side, but it just keeps coming back. Super defending again, and it's Ciara Golden actually in there, the midfielder, giving it to O'Neill, and that's nice play by her. She's a really tidy player and gets it to Diamond. Such superb youth on this Castleknock team. O'Connor getting stuck in again there for Naomh Mearnog, but Cara Feeney speeds off with the ball. She leaves it off. Well cleared though by Katrina Power. She got a stick in there, or a hurl if you prefer to call it that. It depends sometimes on which part of the country, or even depends on which part of the county sometimes, whichever you like to call it. Danger again, but Carthy, oh, she's let it slip into the net. Oh, so unfortunate for the goalkeeper. She's had such a good game. She gets on with it right away, but that is a third goal for Castleknock, and I now make it that is 3-12 to 2 points. It's turning into a bit of a rout, and that is unfortunate, that last goal, and it is unfortunate to Naomh Mearnog, who have given a great effort today, but nothing really has gone their way at all. And yet they keep plugging away, to their credit. But look, another superb little bit of play there. And that was Ciara Golden, the midfielder there, who got in to dispossess. Subs are being rolled on at this point, trying to give as many players a game in the final as possible. This is Buchanan for Naomh Mearnog with a good effort, but it's just gone to the left, or has it? I think it's gone to the left and wide, although there was a ripple of applause. Subs coming on all over the place for Castleknock. Aoife Whelan has come off and Emma McMenamin has come in, and Amy O'Mahony has gone off, and Maeve Steins has come in as well. The third goal was from Aoife Whelan. That's 2 for her, and she's now being replaced, so she's certainly played her part today. This is Toomey. Miriam. Well blocked by Aisling O'Neill. She's been so impressive today. And that looks like a free all day long, I would imagine. But the referee, actually, I think he's going to throw the ball in. It's coming to the stage of the game where we look at players of the match, and I'm not quite sure who's actually picking player of the match, but I would certainly be looking at Aisling O'Neill, the 18-year-old, playing at number 14 for Castleknock. She's had a super game. I believe she's going to be called in from the minor panel this year to the senior panel next year, and you can understand that. Aoife Whelan, of course, has had a super match too. She's just been replaced after scoring a second goal, and she's another senior county player this year, not next year. Well, probably next year as well. That's Emma Diamond. That effort is going to go right and wide. Molly O'Neill has had a super game in the centre of defence for Castleknock, but who could you fault in the back six for Castleknock? Nobody, because they've all played extremely well, and that's why Naomh Mearnog have only scored the 2 points in the entire game, which is very unusual. Super play, and again there by Ellen Baker and Cara Feeney. And they have provided the platform for this Castleknock victory, and O'Neill goes forward with it, and she spins in and around 2 or 3 players there and gets the ball away. So I would have to say I would be giving player of the match to Aisling O'Neill, closely followed by Aoife Whelan. Naomh Mearnog not giving up, and that's gone in behind actually, and the substitute is in here, their first goal chance of the game, and that's well defended. I think the captain is Mulrooney, getting back there quickly to divert that danger and just close the door very quickly. And that was unfortunate for Naomh Mearnog. They deserved to get a little goal in there. That would have been a nice consolation for them, but it only would have been consolation. And Mulrooney, the captain, is back there, and she's a cousin, by the way, of Ciara Murray, the corner forward. Both 22 years old and both heading towards a championship win. The referee having to calm things down. But it was just another example out of things not going for Naomh Mearnog at all today. So we're into the closing stages of the go-ahead Senior 2 Championship final. Referee gives that for Castleknock. They're in no rush, and nobody really is at this point, because everybody knows where the cup is heading. But for Naomh Mearnog, you have to mention, not for actually getting the Player of the Match award, but certainly contenders. You'd look at Steph Carthy in goals, who's done extremely well, and the Toomey sisters have battled all day long. Katrina Power has been superb at left corner. Aoife O'Connor has done really well at left half as well. And they're having to defend again here. And this is one of the substitutes, Aoife Kavanagh, who does well. Good work by Ciara Golden though in midfield, and by Emma Diamond. Golden and Diamond, we just need a silver in there as well, and we've got the Olympic set. The Could be another score here. Should be another score. And that's another of the subs. It's Emma McMenamin, and the number 23 for Castleknock, who's only on the pitch 5 minutes, has got another score for her team. And all the subs have done extremely well. Strength in depth in Castleknock, and that's one of the reasons why they are going to win this championship. Amy Gleeson involved there, I think, for Naomh Mearnog, and I think it was her who had the goal chance as well. Might be another goal chance here if this drops kindly. It doesn't, and it goes left and wide. Naomh Mearnog still trying, still knocking on the door, still doing their best, even though the chips are definitely down. Battling again here. 3 against 2. Now evened up a little bit, and it's taken well there by Megan O'Connor. Actually, it's not, it's Ciara Mullen, 21. Megan O'Connor's 22, and they get a free. Now can Naomh Mearnog get something right at the end of this game? Miriam Toomey has come over to take it. She's got the helmet in the Dublin colours. She's been told to come back a little bit. So you imagine this will drop in and around the house. They may as well go for goal. And she certainly hit it low, and they just need to get something on that. And that's Gleeson, I think, possibly, who's in there trying to get something on it. But look who's there again. It's Ellen Baker, number 7. What a game that she has had, and that's Baker again. What a super performance by her. Now, it's not a great clearance though, and it could be picked up by Buchanan. It's not, you know, that's the captain Mulrooney driving forward even in the dying embers of this game and winning a free, and that's great play by the captain. O'Neill, as always, comes out to take it. It's well defended back there, and a free given as well. Time running out for Naomh Mearnog. I think they've given up the ghost on the scoreboard, but they certainly, to their credit, have kept going right to the end. And they're battling now as they battled all through the game. And it's a disservice really to see only 2 points on the scoreboard for them. They deserve more than that. Castleknock have got a lot more than that, and they might add to it now, because Emma Diamond is trying to manufacture something, and she's not getting there though. Brona Quinn is there, the substitute. That's good work by her, and she adapts to the situation there. That was good versatility, and gets it to Emma Diamond, but Emma is going to lose out there, I think, and she does lose out to Power. This is O'Neill. That's a nice dangerous looking ball, but Carthy read it well. It went over the heads of O'Neill's teammates, but there might still be a chance here, and there is going to be from the free. O'Neill is over this side, but she's making her way over to take it. She was the top scorer in the first half, and she's had a super game. She'll take her time, and talking about time, I'm watching the referee. Yeah, he just looks at his watch. I don't think he's checking to see how long she's taking. He's checking to see how long is left, and he marks that down as another point for Castleknock, another point for Aisling O'Neill. Carthy in goals for Naomh Mearnog. She gets really good distance on that. Tough challenges still going in right at the end of this game. Ellen Baker was there for Castleknock, but it's a free for Naomh Mearnog. And it's Toomey who will come over to take this one again. Referee has another look at his watch. So not long left. Just the 2 points for Naomh Mearnog, but that's illegal. You're not allowed to do that, and the referee spots it, and he will come over and adjudicate on that one. Looks like it's a free to Castleknock, so just a free in the opposite direction, a foul after a foul. No rush at all for Molly O'Neill. Drives it low, this time into the forwards. Well taken, of course, by O'Neill, my player of the match. Tries to find Aisling Andrews in there. She got one of the goals. Aoife Whelan got the other two. But this has been the bedrock of the Castleknock success. Brilliant defending. Now, could there be a fourth goal here, or will it be another point? That's a good turn and really well picked off score from distance, just inside the 45 too, and that is another point for Castleknock. They really have turned this into an exhibition of scoring, and it was the substitute who got that, Brona Quinn. She has certainly added a little bit of class and finesse to the closing stages, and it's all over now. A comprehensive win for Castleknock. They celebrate, their subs come onto the pitch. Well, there were a lot of subs on the pitch already who made a great impact. A great squad game today for them. Strong all round. You see that on the scoreboard and the performance. They enjoy the celebrations. A super performance by them all round. You could hardly pick one player who didn't play well. They all give it everything today. Really strong performance by the entire squad, from the goalkeeper Eva Mooney right out to the subs 23 Emma McMenamin, and lots of super performances in between. They have won this, and they've won it well. The go-ahead Senior 2 Championship winners for 2021, Castleknock.